Hello, friends, and welcome to our last match of the first round of brackets in the Random Percent 3 tournament of Zelda 1 Randomizer. This is a series between Kingdahl and Sharky2107. This is game 1 coming up first game of the doubleheader. Smile, I've got CD Improv with me to talk all about it.
Yay! How are you doing today, Smile?
Very good. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm good, thanks. I'm looking forward to us both clicking the buttons on the tracker at the same time so we can kind of play with Morse code.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can like light up all sorts of different things. It'll be great. But apparently this is actually a rematch from either SG Live or one of the last standard tournaments between Sharky and Kingdahl here, because Sharky's letting us know. Might even be the fourth, because he's saying rematch for Kingdahl.
Interesting.
Now, what are you hoping to see here today?
Well, I like shapes. We've apparently got a magical boomerang to start.
That could be helpful. I mean, there's a chance we can kill stuff with that. We do not have vanilla shop prices.
And we don't have a wood sword on the vanilla wood sword screen either.
I'm excited. This is fantastic. We do have some very expensive bombs, however.
Yeah, hopefully we can find a source of bombs very soon.
Alright, we're gonna get our candle store in case we have to buy a candle. 91 rupees, arrows, and some kind of bait.
Yeah, 103.
103 is a little pricey, so I would say that's like a nice strip steak. Alright, both of our runners are going to kind of follow this exact same path. They're going to go down, around, through all the open caves, especially since they're looking for their sword. Probably screen scroll through the grave.
Yep, no money for a candle. Hopefully find it in an open cave.
Oh, these any roads are good.
Yeah, shuffled any roads. Well, that one just brings us slightly to the west.
Okay, how about I have faith that that maybe these any roads are going to be good.
We have dark nuts on the overworld, and this one brings us to the northeast. And
sorry, I was typing a thing.
And over to West Death Mountain. That's kind of a nice one as well.
Hey, we're going to find level 4. Huh,
yep.
We do have a door. That could be first quest.
Yep, up at the first quest letter cave, the Armos item has moved.
Yay! There's a chance that maybe it's something else. That's a recorder, so we do have shuffled items.
Wow. White sword recorder. Well,
I feel special.
Without a single additional heart container to our name, not going to be able to get that yet. We do have extra candles, and we've got Triforces 1 and either 7 or 8, depending on Dungeon Quest.
Well, we'll give him credit for 1, because, you know, we don't really know any better. Sharky is going to decide to kind of wander into this, what still really looks like first quest level 4. And sadly, there's not really an easy way to get that key door to the left open.
Yeah, letter cave is an awkward screen to work with for pirouettes and things like that.
It looks like we're going to get a quick Death Armos check here from Kingdahl. Let's see, what would be, how about a blue boomerang as the Armos item? I think that'd be funny. I mean, it would at least be something. Today, it's, however, going to be our sword cave. We do have extra candles.
Well, the Armos are super paying off.
I know, this is kind of nice. Alright, here we go. Sharky, meanwhile, is going to have to screen scroll past these dark nuts, because that's just a rotten screen to try to walk your way through with no sword and no way of stunning them, but he's going to give it a chance. Go, Sharky, go!
Okay, down to 1 heart. He had full hearts at the time.
Yeah, those blue dark nuts will do 2 hearts worth of damage anytime you take a hit from them. Still no Armos item. Sharky is going to check the Armos here, I imagine. Maybe the open cave that we didn't see. Oh, and apparently we have a small... Oh, is that a red Octorok dropping bombs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, that's it. That's at least something we can kill.
Yeah, don't have to buy them. Blue ring shop and a letter.
Hey, that letter is actually pretty useful, especially with if we end up with second quest enemies rolling on.
Blue Ring Shop's got pretty pricey keys.
Yeah, hopefully there's something slightly cheaper out there somewhere. Meanwhile, oh, poor Sharky's gonna take a death here on this Armos screen. Now, this almost works out for Sharky because his wood sword is back near their actual start screen.
Yeah, that should drive him back toward that.
Well, that's Mags.
Yep, we'll make a note of that for later, maybe.
There's a chance. Maybe if we end up with, like, Heart Shuffle, and then we end up with, like, 80 gazillion hearts. Alright, Sharky is headed kind of in the right direction. Hopefully he's going to check the Death Armos Cave. The first one here is going to be his wood sword. That really is a rotten key price, man.
And Chad has filled us in that the small secret is just 2 rupees as well.
Yeah, Sharky. Oh, wait, that's okay. So it's the next one. I'm sorry. Sharky's going to actually go on to Death Armos. It's the one all the way near the wall. He's making really good use of the boomerang. Now we're going to have a sword for Sharky.
We had -10, and +50 on the money-making game.
All right, let me fix. I clicked the wrong button, but we're doing good. So anybody in chat today, if anybody complains about the tracking, you can learn to deal with it. We are by ourselves today, so everybody please be patient and don't be a jerk.
And don't be
right.
multiple jerks either.
Ooh. Hey,
Red
look,
candle.
We got a red candle. Alright, there we go. I have clicked the buttons. So, Sharky is gonna come back. We're gonna hug some blue darknets. This is unfortunate.
Oh no!
Oh, poor Sharky.
And Kingdahl taking a death right on the stairs as well.
Ouch. I mean, this overworld, until we get a little bit of health or the ability to kill the blue darknets, is going to be a bit painful. We have some form of mixed quest, because that would have opened in a first quest overworld.
Alright, good to know.
Now, Sharky still doesn't have a candle, but if he works his way back around to the Armos item, he's going to get a candle and not have to take one from a Take Any Cave, or buy it.
Yeah, he's not too far from it, and that would be a nice pickup. You don't kind of waste one of your Take-Any's having to grab a blue candle.
Yeah, I mean, with the tankiness of the overworld, a little bit of health would do Sharky some good. Alright, Sharky's gonna work his way over here. We still haven't seen what the coast item could be yet. We're gonna find level 7. Oh.
Oh.
Hi, Second Quest! How are you today?
Well...
Does that mean we have the Triforce from here? Because it's either 7 or 8. I'm not sure which one.
We would have 8 if this is second quest.
Alright, well, I guess compared to digging 7 or 8, I'd rather dig 7. Kingdahl is going to burn his way around Candle Row. Sharky is going to use the safety door strats, and I think we have beam swords. Yes, we do. Alright, Sharky's going to get the first land mote down, leave the room, and find... Take it.
Oh,
Take
wow.
It. Take it. Take it. Go hug that Triforce, Sharky.
It's right there for you.
Good job, Sharky, getting that Triforce out of level 7. Now, if I'm Sharky, I leave. I don't keep digging what is probably second quest 7. And yeah, we do have confirmation. The 7 and 8 box is now filled in. So we do have second quest. Sharky, instead, he's going to go right back in. There's a potential of 2 items in here. You know at this point, actually he doesn't know at this point, that items are shuffled, because I don't think he's actually seen the White Sword Recorder or the Red Candle Armos. Alright, Sharky is going to try to keep the enemies... Yep, good tactic there. Group them up and then just hope that that blue bubble comes back in time that you get your sword and you can hit them.
Yeah, unfortunately the bubbles are not being very nice to him.
I mean, it's second quest 7, and it's second quest bubbles. Kingdahl is going to find 3?
Yeah, I think that's a 3.
I want to say it's a 3. Now, we do know that dark rooms have rolled on, and we were pretty sure that it's first quest, first half, second quest, back half. Sharky's gonna get a $5. Pick it up. You only got 2 rupee. You got 2 rupee. Small secret. Take the money. Kingdahl is gonna see some bombs on the floor here in this level 3.
Save those for later.
Yeah, I can totally agree with that one. Now, the candle's gonna be nice for the bats, but the bubble rooms with the bunnies in it are just gonna kind of be a little bit of torture, as Sharky's gonna take an unfortunate death.
Yeah, it's still Pole's voice with just wood sword.
Stab, 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 stab. Is it dead yet? Nope, keep stabbing. I mean, at the very least, we do have beam swords, which lets him kind of stay out of the line of fire for the most part, which is very helpful, but these bunnies can kind of, you know, they change direction erratically.
Well, they did have a key.
Yeah, that's actually a common room to have a drop in level 3. Alright, so we're dealing with the level 3 that looks like the little shuriken. Hey, there's Wizropes in 7! Yay! Please let whatever we're digging out of this level 7 be worth it.
Yeah, just for Sharky's sake.
Yeah, maybe like a required bow. A red ring this early in the game would be very nice for Sharky, because then he doesn't really have to pay as much attention to his combat. Alright, good job. Oh gosh, get away from there, Sharky! Okay, he's got the Wizrope down. He just needs to not hug the bunny. I would almost think about saving this room. I mean, if it came back, if the bunny came back as a Wizrope, that's a lot easier to kill.
A lot less time consuming.
Very true. I mean, anything that you don't have to stab like 12 times is beautiful. We're going to get some form of transport staircase. Now, here's the good news about this room. It will stay clear as long as Sharky stays in level 7. Kingdahl is going to run into somewhat of a dead end here in 3. It's unfortunate. He's got a room here where there's 2 different key doors coming out of it, so it's yeah. How do you make that choice, basically? Sharky is gonna get shuttered in with all these spiders. He's gonna get his sword back before he makes it out of the room. That's really good. Safety door him. This is perfect. You have beam swords. No, Sharky. Okay. I mean, you can stay in the door. And your sword beams will allow you to take down the Gliok.
I mean, I thought he was just leaving, but...
I mean, I don't know. It looks like he's decided he's going to fight this. Now, this is a room that can actually have a lot of drops and a lot of... There you go, Sharky. Good job. Stay in the door. Get your sword beams. Now, you're going to be able to take out most of the Gliok heads, but you got to be careful. Once they start flying around, they can actually get into the door and they can hit you. And Sharky is down to, I believe, that's a half a heart. Doing a great job, though. We do not have 0 HP enemies, by the way.
No, we don't.
Oh, get the fairy. Good job, Sharky. Oh, game. Why are you doing this? Run, Sharky! Alright, well... That is somewhat unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad room.
That is terrible. Kingdahl, meanwhile, is making good use of this red candle to try to take down these orange landmos. They are making it slightly difficult, and he is shuttered into the room, so he's got to get a kill on both of them. Oh, no. He threw the fire into the wall, and then, unfortunately, he got bopped by the last landmo head.
Yeah, just one missed turnaround there.
But yeah, so here, if you're Sharky at this point, the reason you might be thinking of staying in level 7 is because of the room you've already cleared, or any of the rooms you've already cleared. The Gliok, that room with the bubbles, the original transport staircase. As long as you don't leave, Compass is nice, but we already got the Triforce. As long as you don't leave level 7, you get to, oh, Sharky, just up A. Sharky, just up A. No, Sharky! He's gonna go ahead, pay a bomb. We really need for there to be something worthwhile in this level 7.
That would be so...
Oh, gosh.
It's what, the third room now?
Yeah, solid blue wizrobes all over the place. Kingdahl is going to find his compass here in 3. He's going to try to take out this manhandla because this is a common drop room in level 3. We're going to get some bombs. Okay, please be something nice. I mean, go ahead, poke your nose in the staircase, see if it's the item. If it is the item, think about leaving. Kingdahl is going to up a save out of level 3 because I think he was it key blocked?
Well, he was in the Triforce room, but it's got a ton of Pole's voice.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't want to deal with that until I had a ladder, but we didn't actually see an item in 3, did we?
I don't think so.
Alright, Sharky! Well, okay, this isn't terrible. We don't, unfortunately, have a candle, but there is a blue bubble in here, and you can dodge this. Get that shutter door open, and maybe we'll find something nice. I mean, at this point, hey, we got the map! Are we in a moat room? Yeah, that's a topside moat. That's why you couldn't walk any further, but look, we found this lovely, wonderful transport staircase. We do have a brown entrance to vanilla level 3, which means we're going to have first quest money! Yay!
Wow.
I mean, it's a terrible small secret, but we haven't seen the large yet, so there is still hope.
And there's 3 of them somewhere.
Alright, Sharky's gonna find a shoot room. Don't bother clearing these bunnies right now, Sharky. Just get around them. Get out of the room. Hey, look! There's, speaking of large secrets, adds 109 rupees. That almost makes up for the 2 rupee, oh dear game, 2 rupee small secret.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Well, we're now stuck in a one-way staircase. I like that Sharky is going to go ahead and take advantage of the fact that the bubbles are all stuck on the other side other than the blue bubble and clear the room because there is a chance this could have something on the floor.
Yeah, no matter where it drops, it's helpful. Oh well.
Okay. I mean, I didn't actually see if the room dropped anything, but Sharky's going to go ahead and clear the bunnies because there is a chance that this could also have something up in the corner. At this point for Sharky, bombs would be nice, but he's going to decide to up an A. Okay. Kingdahl, meanwhile, finds level 6, full of Lionels. Then we're gonna find a mugger room, and Kingdahl's just gonna be like, no, leave me alone. And that, I believe, since we're on first quest, he should be able to walk over and just kind of go straight up. Well, we're not gonna get a kind transport staircase. Sharky, meanwhile, is back to exploring the overworld. He should be getting his red candle here any moment, as soon as he goes back to exploring.
Kingdahl got locked in with Pole's voice again and said, no thank you.
I can't say that I blame him. At this point, we just need a couple of overworld hearts and, you know, any form of offensive upgrade. I am going to be curious. Oh, here comes Candle for Sharky. Now, Sharky may have figured out that his bomb droppers are shuffled today, but he is safely, he's going to go ahead, clear some of the enemies off this screen so that they don't kill him while he's trying to go for the Armos item. Hey, good job, Sharky. And he's gonna get his red candle, he's gonna stun the Armos, and then probably up A. Nope, he's gonna walk off the screen. Good call. Kingdahl's gonna find his first take any.
Yeah, I think there might even be a second one not too far from here.
That would be nice. That would give him a very good chance of picking up the White Sword Recorder, which is 1 screen away.
Oh, pardon me. He was the one who saw it and took a blue candle.
Yes. Yep. He found that's how he got his candle the first time. Though I am kind of curious that to see exactly how many hearts this recorder is going to be and if it does anything useful.
Well, we could try it right now.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to. I can't say that I blame him. It's a little bit of consumed time if we end up not being able to pick it up. We do have a lake up at second quest 2, so this is a mixed first quest overworld, which we kind of already knew, but Sharky didn't.
Yeah, there's the firm confirmation.
Now, Kingdahl is up to 171 rupees. That's nothing to be... Ooh. Hello, hints. Now, unfortunately, it's booked to understand old men, so we can't do anything with them right now.
Yeah, and oop, I think you realized it.
Okay, good, because that makes me feel better. To answer, oh, there we go. Sharky's gonna get his first large secret. I mean, if you're Sharky, you're very happy to see this. Now he's still trying for a bomb drop because, unfortunately, when he was on the screen with the red Octoroks, he didn't have a weapon, so he couldn't kill him.
And Sharky's choice of heart color is, I think, light blue. And,
yeah, it's one of those that's really difficult to see.
But yeah, it's a cosmetic thing you can choose. Pale blue. Thank you.
It's very, very, yeah. Oh, well, we gotta burn the right spot, Sharky. There you go. Okay. Alright, Kingdahl's gonna find another large secret. Now, he can fit most of this in his pockets. He is going to lose some of it.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but he does have that third one in the world to look forward to.
Yeah, now if you're Kingdahl, have you seen the blue ring shop? Or maybe a key store? There we go. That is like the perfect timing for a blue ring for Kingdahl. And I think we may have just... Oh, no, there we go. I was about to say, I think we're playing Morse code in the tracker again, as Sharky is going to find level 5. Alright, so this is first quest level 5, which isn't terrible. It looks like a little... Oh, lordy. Looks like a little dinosaur head. Now, the thing, the kind of inside joke about level 5 is Kingdahl's going to find it here as well. Pirouette the door to get the key door open for free. He's actually got to walk to the right. You got to leave the dungeon, walk to the right, walk directly back onto the screen, and that will open that door. Because this is the beauty of shuffled dungeon entrances, is that the entrance isn't always directly across from where you enter the dungeon. But right now he's farming bombs.
Yeah.
There he goes. He's going to pirouette the door.
I'm sure he's gonna love seeing this Pulse Voice room.
Love as in he's just going to avoid it for a while. Yeah, we're just walking right out. We're like, no. Oh, gosh. Wow, this blue ring. There couldn't have been better timing on the blue ring for Kingdahl here. This room is actually letting him kill the Landmos with very, very little damage to himself.
And they were kind of nice to him as well.
Yeah, they got stuck on the corner. So the mob AI, they're either going to chase actual Link or they're going to chase the mirror image of Link. And they have a little bit of a hard time when there are giant blocks in the middle of the room. Kingdahl's going to decide to leave because he doesn't want to clear the bunnies. But yeah, the inside joke about level 5 is that the first staircase you find is going to be the transport staircase. And even if it just gets Sharky around that Landmo room, I think it's almost worth it at this point.
Yeah, it's either that or, like, somehow bomb around, but... Don't have any bombs.
Yeah, I know. Poor Sharky. I don't think he's had bombs the entire game yet. Alright, he's doing a great job, though. Using sword beams, kind of staying out of the way. If I'm him, before I clear the last rabbit, I leave the room, save it with one dead on the off chance that this does... Oh, that would be great. Good job with the boomerang. But yeah, save the room maybe with just one bunny alive if you lose your health again. That way when you go through the transport staircase, you have a chance of living through whatever's on the other side. Good job, Sharky, though. Doing a really, really good job on these bunnies. Now, if this ends up being the item, and it's a good item, then this is great for Sharky. Oh, yep. Gosh, don't hug the bunny.
Let's see if the persistence pays off.
Oh, it does open.
Now, this is going to be Kingdahl's third large secret in here.
Yeah, now unfortunately for Sharky, he's about to walk straight up, and unless he gets the block clip off, he could be in trouble. I'm gonna be curious to see if Kingdahl maybe buys arrows.
That's not what Sharky wanted to do.
No, now unfortunately I believe this means that the bunnies will have respawned, since that is a push block room, but let's see.
Oh, we're finally gonna get a coast check.
Well,
bow.
Yeah, we're gonna need that. Alright, so Sharky is, oh my gosh, Sharky! Sharky is again, he's using these blocks to his advantage to kind of stay the heck out of the way. He's using that red candle to kind of make like a fire barrier between him and what's left of the landmost. Oh lordy, Sharky they dropped a bomb. Are you kidding me?
Come here, buddy.
Yeah, just come on. Just leave. Yeah, there you go. This is a good call, Sharky. It's gonna get him a key. Kingdahl is going to find level 7. Oh gosh, more bunnies. Now I think we know why Kingdahl was just like, nah, I'm not even sticking around in here.
Well, that's also a moat room, so he had to stop.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So we are ladder blocked from our bow. We are ladder blocked a little bit in level 5 unless you take the transport staircase. And yeah, poor Sharky is probably cursing that bomb pack right now. And yep, unfortunately, the bunnies are back. But I can understand Sharky wanting to like verify that this doesn't actually go, if this goes anywhere useful, what the item in here is, because if this ends up being ladder, Sharky's going to be in really good shape. And how much do you want to bet he buys arrows first thing?
Oh yeah.
Like,
well,
no more bunnies.
I mean, he doesn't have that knowledge, I think, but he'd be very happy to figure it out.
Oh yeah, well he's in the right area, because level 5 is still on that side of the map. I just don't remember where exactly we are. I think we're either at like the burn bush for Vanilla 8, or the one that's like the screen the Armos comes off of.
It's a burn bush by a lake, I think?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I know exactly where we are. We're right above the coast. So he is kind of in a good position if he can get bombs to work his way around the coast. Bomb the coast and find the Armos item. Now, Kingdahl, unfortunately, took the opposite path in level 7 than Sharky. He may or may not have poked his nose into that room all the way on the left that we know is the Triforce, but instead he's gonna go dig some level 7. Alright, Sharky's back to clearing bunnies, and again, I would get 1 or 2 of them dead and then leave the room. You know, just save your progress, get it down to as few as you can. That way when you go through the transport staircase, you have some health, because the bunnies are going to do 2 hearts of damage every time you hug them.
Kingdahl did manage to get a heart from somewhere.
Hey, good job, Kingdahl. Yeah, take any, I think the cave right below the ladder item, maybe?
Oh, okay.
Because it was kind of right around the same time.
And he's also gonna pay a max bomb to keep going in 7.
That is a hard choice to make this early in the game. And yeah, to touch on a comment in chat, the match is so early because Kingdahl is actually one of our international players. He's currently joining us from Sweden. So for him, this is, you know, Friday night. Alright, Sharky, I would love to see you just leave this level 5.
Yeah, Sharky's been doing a lot of, like, deep dives with rooms that have taken him a little while. And yeah, there's that shoot room again that didn't drop anything for Sharky.
Yeah, this is, yeah. I mean, there wasn't anything kind so far in the 7, because I think you've gotta, like, find a better path, basically. Like, I imagine maybe there's a transport staircase on the other side of the bait block or something? Or the ladder block that's the bottom of 7?
Yeah, we seem to need to take a transport into the very middle.
Because the one we did find, it's dead end on both sides due to 2 different shoot rooms. Good job, Sharky. Don't hug the bunny. Yay! Okay, Sharky is gonna take the transport staircase. He's trying the reverse clip, doesn't get it on the first try, and he's like, never mind, I'm just gonna go.
Alright, this is the screen Kingdahl died on before. Just an arrow shot? Maybe buy the arrows?
I would seriously think about buying the arrows. Because he really doesn't want to stab bunnies, and if Sharky comes up with like the ladder here in 5, this would be really big for Sharky. Now, what we're really hoping Sharky gets is bombs. Game, can we please have some explosives?
Well, Zols want us to have rupees.
Well, I mean, that's helpful too. I mean, Sharky probably wouldn't say no to a blue ring.
Oh.
That is not a great place for that tea room to be. And Sharky can't bomb, so he can't find out if... Okay, we're leaving 5, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so painful. Sharky, kill the red Octoroks! I mean, at this point, he's got enough money to be able to buy bombs, but if he just accidentally, at this point, just start killing random things and seeing what drops bombs, because none of your bomb droppers are. Kingdahl's gonna find the bunny room here in level 4. He's gonna go ahead and clear it. To answer a question in chat, Kingdahl did not bother killing the bunny room, so he did not see the other side of the transport staircase, but he is going to find the Triforce out of level 4.
And Kingdahl did not have bombs at the time either, so neither of them could bomb anything in 5.
Yeah, it's a good point, because Kingdahl couldn't get those red Octoroks to drop at the right time. Alright, Kingdahl's going to get his Triforce. He's going to go back into level 4. Level 4, in theory, is a relatively small level. Right now, you're just looking for the transport staircase, maybe the heart, because you do know that the white sword item is the recorder, which takes on added value in a mixed first quest overworld.
Yeah, still no dungeon items at this point besides... No dungeon items, not even a heart.
Yeah. Oh, you're speaking too soon there. Alright, Kingdahl is gonna find...
Well, that's a dungeon item we don't care about.
Yeah, we're not going back in for that. Now Kingdahl is gonna go ahead, poke around here a little bit in 4. You don't have verification as to whether or not you have Heart Shuffle. So I kind of agree when he's not clearing that bunny room. No, we're done in 4 now. Bye, 4. It was nice knowing you. To answer a question in chat, we have no idea. The boomerang was the first dungeon item we have actually seen.
Yeah, we haven't even seen a heart in a dungeon.
I know. It's definitely special. We haven't made it Oh, look, bombs for Sharky!
Nice!
After I think he bought a bomb pack, but it's okay. He's still got explosives. This is nice.
We do have like 6 or 7 choices of either bunny or blue Wizrobe rooms to clear.
See, you say choices. Those are more like, please, dear, no. Alright, Sharky's doing a good job trying to thin down the screen a little bit. You never know how many times you're going to have to come through here, though I would maybe think about refilling my health.
Certainly close by to be able to refill his health.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is not terrible.
And Kingdahl is finishing up northeast.
Alright, this makes perfect sense. He's going to go ahead, grab the ferry, continue bombing. Now, we're Kingdahl. We're at 215 rupees. We're fairly certain there's probably not a boomstick involved, because I think somebody saw the 160 rupee shield in the store. Potentially. Yeah.
Woodsword was under Death Armos. Armos actually have a lot for us today. The vanilla Armos have the white sword item, which Kingdahl is going to check right now.
He is able to pick it up, so this could be good. Alright, let's see where this takes us, Smile.
Well...
That's the screen for level 4, so it is beaten dungeons, new locations. Which means that he will have access to level 1. Because level 4 is up in the Vanilla Potions letter shop. It can't actually take you to that screen with the recorder, so it takes you to the closest screen it possibly can, which is right below it.
Yeah, 1 and 8 both unseen so far.
I mean, 1's relatively small, and there's a potential of 3 items in there, as Sharky is now up to 255 rupees. I think he lost most of that large secret.
Oh.
And to answer another question in chat, we have first quest first half, second quest back half. So we got a little bit of both.
Yeah, we got a splash of the familiar first quest shapes and some spirals.
These are not the happy kind of spirals, though. They're not cinnamon rolls or you know, pizza rolls.
Sorry, I'll fix my inflection. Spirals.
Good job. Alright, so Sharky is gonna walk through the maze here. Ugh, this is terrible. Go away, Dark Nuts. Oh dear, Sharky is gonna take an unfortunate death on this screen. Now, I thought we had any road that maybe took us up in the direction of Death Mountain-ish.
Oh, we have a recorder blocked level.
Well, there we go. It's level 8. So we have the Triforce for this level 8. We started with it. It's also second quest 8. So this is kind of a gutsy... It's also a ladder block, so our ladder's not in there. So this is great information, unless this Dig Dogger ends up being the ladder. And then I would just call the game a ginormous troll. Now if I'm Kingdahl, break out that blue boomerang, stun one of these guys, and kill it.
Yeah, they aren't, the mini doggers are not very soft.
Yeah, they ate their Wheaties this morning. To answer a question in chat, so it depends upon what, as Sharky finds level 6, it's going to depend upon what flags have rolled on. We have not seen Triforces in their Triforce rooms. As a matter of fact, they've been in, you know, random locations as Kingdahl gets the news that he is ladder blocked in 8. So, long story short, wherever in the heck they feel like it. Because I haven't really seen any straight, like, boss rooms that have been dropping, or any of the vanilla rooms that maybe shuffled amongst themselves. The Triforces are under random bosses, so that kind of, you know, tells you gotta check a lot of things.
Yeah, a shuffle dungeon drops is on, so it's like, it's the wild, wild west.
I know, you know, the only way that this could have been more perfect is if we ended up with shapes. Sharky is going to find the mugger in level 6, decide to up A out of it at the moment. Kingdahl is burning the coast. Or bombing the coast, rather.
Either or, really.
Yeah, one of both. We're definitely not buying the 101 rupee key. I imagine we're going to see Kingdahl buy arrows before we see him buy that key. Sharky's doing a fairly good job of burning these Lionels. That heart would be really nice, but it would only keep him... That fairy's even better. Hey, good job, Sharky.
It's walking away.
Oh. There you go. Ah, don't hug the spike traps. It's okay. Now, if I'm Kingdahl, I can understand that he is checking all of these bomb spots. We don't know where level 1 is. He has these checks available. You want to get to them before you blow the recorder and potentially take yourself to level 1 would be good. Well, alright.
Oh well.
Found it.
Well, we still go in here.
Yeah, there are a potential of 3 items. Again, we don't know if Heart Shuffle's on or off. We haven't seen either way. And I think with all the lovely and wonderful bunny rooms that we have been facing in some of these other dungeons, you don't say no to a free floor heart if you can get it.
Absolutely.
Or keys. Keys are also very nice.
I got moblins blending in with the floor again.
Yay! But they're such a pretty color! Oddly enough, this is, it's fairly close to the actual vanilla level 1 color, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Another key, that's a very, very first, that's a level 1 key drop spot there.
Yeah, no bunnies in 1 so far.
It's definitely better than the other 3 dungeons that we're surrounded by bunnies in.
Alright, Sharky has cleared the bunny room, is greeted by another bunny in a Lionel.
I mean, again, if Sharky can pull anything out of this level 6 that is useful and not the magical boomerang, he's going to be in fairly good shape. Like, the ladder would get him quite a lot, especially the bow, which he doesn't know yet, but still. Get your item, get your Triforce, and never come back. Apparently, chat's telling us that there was a floor heart in level 6.
Oh, yep, Sharky has it.
Alright, and we've got, thank you, chat, we had a white sword in level 1.
Yep, was just sitting on the floor for Kingdahl to pick up.
I mean, that's pretty nice. We're gonna get the map, not that we really need it. As Sharky is continuing here in level 1. This is a nicer room than the one you just faced, but you gotta be careful, because once you split these guys up, there's gonna be a ton of bats everywhere. And you're down to, it's either a heart or a half a heart. Hey, bats, can we have some health? That'd be nice. Sharky, there we go! Yay! I'm trying to figure out, did Sharky maybe get bubbled and that's why he's not using his sword at all right now?
There might have been bubbles in the previous room.
Yeah, I don't remember now. Unfortunately, that's not a second quest staircase. Kingdahl, meanwhile, is continuing to work his way through level 1. He's stocking up on keys, which is very rare for a level 1. Normally, it doesn't give you keys, it takes every one of them away.
Sharky spent his last key to come in here.
Again, if this is the item room, or the Triforce, well, I mean, I don't think it can be the Triforce, but if this is the item room, this is fantastic for Sharky. But here's the problem. Oh, he does have a sword. Okay. I was about to. Oh, get that! There you go, Sharky. Awesome. Now don't hug the bunny. All right, Kingdahl. Meanwhile, continuing to look for the staircase item here in 1. Alright, we have some form of staircase for Sharky. It is the transport staircase, but he did find the compass, so he knows this Triforce is pretty close by.
Got a heart on the floor in 1. And the stair item? Wand.
Okay, this is a level 1 that Sharky really needs to find. Because this is all the offensive upgrades in the game, basically, until you find the bow and the silver arrows.
Yeah, this is like almost exactly what we. Well, it's not a ladder, but
it's pretty,
very nice.
Yeah, especially since we have all those levels full of bunnies that we may or may not have to stab if they are, you know, guarding our ladder. Or silvers. You know what's always great is when the bunny rooms are blocking your silver arrows. Oh boy. Okay, Sharky's got to clear this to get into the room with the Triforce. He's doing a great job using this red candle. It gives you, you know, to damage over time, I guess, is the closest phrase for it.
Yeah.
He's got to get a stun. There you go, Sharky. Get the candle ready. But he's definitely got to do something about that Lionel because he can get killed by the Lionel sword beams. Good job.
I forgot the cheap keys are still 96.
Yeah, isn't that disgusting? Alright, Sharky's gonna take out this bunny.
Alright, last red bat defeated.
Okay, so this is our Triforce room. And, this is lovely.
Please let me out of the door.
He's like, no, at this point it would almost be good just to walk back into the room below you. Oh gosh, Sharky. True, very true, chat. This is not a Wizbro, but that's... Oh, poor Sharky. This is the only beam he can take because 2 will definitely kill him.
Yep, no ring, only 4 hearts. Pretty tough room.
I mean, he's got the money for the ring. He just unfortunately hasn't actually seen... Like, he hasn't found the ring shop while he's had the money for it.
Oh yeah, that's an important qualifier there.
Ah, more... Oh, gosh. We have to go back through that room? Game? Alright, Kingdahl needs to stop taking money out of caves because he is at max money. Sharky is going to leave this lovely and wonderful... That was 5.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, was that 5?
It was 6.
Thank you, I was a little behind on my tracker. Kingdahl is going to make use of some of that money, and not just give it to the door repair guys.
Potion price is surprisingly competitive.
That's nice. I mean, it's worse when you end up with, like, 90 rupee large red potions or something silly like that. As Sharky's gonna take a death on this level 6 screen. Alright, so Sharky has the money to buy the blue ring. I'm trying to remember if the blue ring shop was over in this direction.
There's a couple.
Really?
Yeah, I remember distinctly there's one on West Death Mountain.
That's interesting, because I'm wondering if that means we could still... So there are very rare occasions where we can still have a book. We can have a boomstick without it being in the shop you would think it would be in. And the fact that we've seen a couple of arrow stores, we've seen a couple of blue ring stores is very interesting. Sharky's gonna kill Zora with a candle flame. Good job, Sharky.
Nice.
Yeah, that's like, good job. That should definitely make him feel better a little bit.
I mean, if chat's really got our back and they said they saw the large shield, that kind of knocks it out, but would be a nice addition to the wand.
Alright, Sharky's gonna check vanilla level 1 and find more money that he cannot pick up, but he is kind of headed in the right direction to find, hopefully, that blue ring shop, maybe somewhere up here on Death Mountain. Now, we're still looking for levels, I believe, 2 and 9.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Because we saw the throwing star level 3.
We were immediately blocked out of 8.
Yep, yeah, we really are hoping we don't have to go back into level 8.
And hey, there's a blue ring shop under Recorder Lake.
That's mean, Gabe. Oh, Sharky found level 3. There we go. Now, Sharky hasn't seen this yet. When Kingdahl was in here, he didn't get very far, I want to say because he didn't actually have a weapon.
He might also not have wanted to spend keys.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of key doors in here. He cleared everything he could without going through a couple of the key doors, because at the time he only had, I think, 2 keys.
But he's back into 6 with a white sword this time to take on the bunnies. There's that heart on the floor. Oh, and this room also had wall masters.
Well, okay, there's going to be the compass. This is where Sharky got this compass too.
Yeah.
Now, the blue ring here for Kingdahl is going to make a lot of difference. That wand is going to make a lot of difference. He's going to be able to just nuke down these rooms so much faster than Sharky and take the extra damage.
Then he gets to leave all this money on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, that's not terrible. This is going to be a key for Sharky if he can get the bunnies down without hugging them. I mean, yeah, this is definitely a thing.
Well, they are wild animals, so...
Well, I mean, yeah, we shouldn't domesticate them and throw them in dungeons. It's kind of mean. Speaking of domesticate, somebody just knocked on my door and my cats are in the background growling.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, they're afraid of people.
Yeah, I got a cat like that too.
It was earlier, I was playing Z3, the April Fool's Day flags, and these 2 9-year-old girls knocked on the door, and the one cat hid under the bed for the next 2 hours.
Oh.
All the girls wanted to do was give me a flyer for their cat-sitting service. Alright, meanwhile, Kingdahl, he's got a wand. He's taken out these Lionels here in level 6.
Yeah, he's gotten a look at what the Triforce room looks like, but he wants that item.
I can't say that I blame him. You know that you're going to need a ladder because you're kind of ladder blocked out of 8. Well, we might not need to go into 8. We'll see.
Well, we're kind of ladder blocked out of beating the game, so...
Well, yeah, we do need the bow. It is definitely required. Now this room, unfortunately, is just going to get that shutter door open. When the shutter door closes behind you, that will be absolutely nothing, but yay for the fairy explosion. Sharky, meanwhile, is trying to set up a banana key on this bunny, and man, the bubbles are just being rude and making this really, really difficult.
Bunny is also moving around.
Oh, dang it. The bubble knocked him out of the way at the last second.
Yeah.
Jerk face bubble. Okay, now this one we already know, it just has a key on the floor, which would be good for Sharky because it'll get him into that section of level 3.
Yeah, it was just like, pick your favorite key door to get to the right side.
Yeah, pretty much. And then just hope something else bombs over there. Because I think wasn't the Triforce in 3 under a room full of bunnies, and Kingdahl just was like, no, I'm not stabbing that.
Yeah.
I can't sit there and blame him. He's now got the white sword and the wand, so the bunnies are going down a heck of a lot faster. This in level 6 is normally a boss drop room, but maybe it's our item? There we go. Alright, ladder in level 6.
Alright, we found the answer.
Yeah, and how much you would have bet Kingdahl's gonna go straight to the coast after picking up the Triforce and get the bow, and then buy arrows?
Oh yeah, that is priority number 1.
It's like, okay, I am done stabbing all of these bunnies. Leave me alone. Now, it's kind of worth noting that a dark room can still be a push block. So the bracket room, not bracket room, but it's like the two kind of weird parenthesis looking block formations in the room that Sharky just left could in fact be his item. Oh, good job, Sharky. You just gotta stay out of the way of the last one. Kingdahl's gonna get the Triforce out of level 6.
Yeah, let's check that off.
I think I beat you to it. Or we did it at the same time, and we're gonna confuse the heck out of the tracker. Program, I mean.
The only person to be confused here is us.
Well, I mean, again, I should have brushed up on my Morse code. Then I could be sending, like, signals of, hey, Sharky, stop digging this level. Though 3 so far hasn't been as horrible as some of these others.
Yeah, it's got, like, smaller enemy sets.
It's not Wizrobes. Now, if we're Sharky, what a great thing to find right about now is going to be at least one more heart. Kingdahl picks up his bow off of the coast via ladder flip. But yeah, if you're Sharky, one of the things you want to see the most right now, since you've already paid 2 bombs to muggers, you would very much like to see, not the floor trap that just hit you in the head, but a bomb upgrade. That is such a jerky room to have to walk into.
Yeah, I think for better or worse, he did try to just push it.
Oh, look! What arrows for Kingdahl! Alright, good call. Good call on Kingdahl's side. Alright, he is going to whistle back to, that was level 6.
Going to 1.
Okay, that makes sense. 1 is around the corner from level 5. He's gonna respawn the bomb droppers. Or the potential bomb droppers. Oh no. Oh no, we have removed most open stairs on. Unless Sharky killed one of the blue Wizrobes and it dropped that 5-er, this is our item room in level 3.
I don't think that's a dropped 5-er.
That's so mean, game. Really good job of Sharky for bombing the heck out of these blue Wizrobes, but he's only got 1 bomb left. Not the upper door.
Kingdahl is defeating his one last bunny room without the bow, I guess.
I don't know why we're just shooting the bunnies. But okay. Alright, this is gonna get the compass for Sharky. Now, here's the unfortunate situation for Sharky. If he picks up the Triforce, if he can pick up the Triforce, and leaves the dungeon, the entire blue Wizrobe room will respawn because the game kicks you out of the dungeon. So, I mean, I can understand him wanting to get the Triforce, but at this point, I would do everything I could. He's already saved the progress in the room. I think it's down to a single blue Wizrobe. I would, I'd let the Wizrobe die. Like, kill the Wizrobe before picking up the Triforce out of this room.
Got the compass in 5.
Ooh, look, it's a book. Now, unfortunately for Kingdahl, it is not an atlas. He does have the wand. But it is booked to understand old men. We've already seen that there are hints in some shape or form. So I like this pickup, but Kingdahl is going to be a little bit more careful because with the book, he is going to possibly take damage from the fire at the end of the wand. He's about to see that there's a ladder block here.
Yeah, he knew about this, but gotta walk across it, go through that key door to get into the Triforce room.
It's not a terrible thing, and at this point, he's got the bow, and it's a very free Triforce. Alright, Sharky, meanwhile, is heading back in the direction of the blue Wizrobe room. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't have any bombs, and he can't leave the dungeon to get bombs, or again, that entire room is going to respawn. And with the fiver on the floor, that is his item room. Because there's no transport staircase in level 3 in vanilla. Oh gosh. Well, we're gonna die to a bat.
That's okay, we can just get right back up in there.
Yeah, we need to get back into the blue Wizrobe room with enough health to kind of dodge the Wizrobe a little bit.
Alright, Kingdahl's going to 7, unfortunately continuing the far way around.
Well, I mean, maybe this will be the compass and they'll just turn him around and go, hey you, go check that left room. Also acceptable, floor heart, bombs, keys, you know, all sorts of stuff. Absolutely nothing was not very high on my list game. But alright, Sharky continuing to stab the bunnies. Haven't we seen him clear this?
You know, I don't know.
Okay,
I saw a death in it.
Hey, look, we got a floor heart and 7 in a room that is a potential staircase.
Alright, up to 9 hearts, cleared the room. It is a staircase.
Yep, because that floor heart sitting there in that position is again a case of remove most open stairs. Or second quest, liking to put random items in staircase rooms. Now this is the staircase we need to actually get further in 7 to maybe find the item rooms.
And of course, it's more Pole's voice.
Yay! It's all the bunnies ever! I mean, we totally wanted more bunnies, right?
Somebody asked earlier if they'd accidentally wandered into Bugs Bunny and Crazy Castle.
Well, at this point, I'd almost say yes. Oh, poor Sharky's gonna take a death after getting shuddered into. I don't know what he was shuddered in with.
Blue noodles.
Oh, gross.
It was a completely blank room, too, so now he knows he doesn't have to go back up there.
Well, that part's good. Now, really, again, for Sharky... Oh, we got Boomerang in 7, so that's not terrible.
That's almost funnier than having it on the Armos, like you suggested.
Sorry, I was looking for the number. I was like, wait, where is this? Alright, so Sharky is down to a single bunny. He's gonna get the unfortunate news that this is not the staircase he was hoping it was, and that it is most likely that evil blue whisper room. Alright, we're gonna find the shoot room here in 7 for Kingdahl. Now, Kingdahl is continuing to clear level 7 because he didn't go one room. And I don't blame him, it's only one room. What are the odds that it's going to be your Triforce? But in this case, it's the Triforce. Alright, Sharky's doing a great... Just don't hug the Wizrobe, Sharky. You can't take another beam to the face.
Yeah, so wow, there's a staircase that just goes between those two chutes. That's amazing.
Yeah. It's that's the one that Sharky found, and he couldn't go any further because the game was like, no, you don't really need this blue boomerang. You started the game with it, so leave.
It seems like there's also a room or two in the bottom left of that center 9 that we can't get to right now either.
Yeah, I think it's, I don't know if Kingdahl tried bombing there yet. Well, there's the map, in case anybody doesn't know what Second Quest 7 looks like.
Alright, Sharky spends the key.
Yeah, it's gonna make this a lot quicker to get back to, so there's a greater chance that he doesn't have to go through any forced combat rooms.
Just looking around, making sure there's not anything else to do.
Yeah, Kingdahl finds that lovely blue wizard room that we saw here in 7. He is clearing it because it's a potential transport staircase that might take him in the direction of his Triforce. This bunny room, it's good in theory, but it's bad because, well, it's the Triforce room, actually. There
Yeah.
we go. Sorry, I forgot for a minute that this was the Triforce room because he's standing on top of the compass. Alright, Kingdahl finds the same staircase, kind of. Actually, he finds the one-way. That's funny. I didn't realize that was the one-way room.
You actually called it out at the time now that I remember it, but
Yeah.
did give us a way back.
Yeah, that part's good. We can at least get into another section. But again, for Kingdahl, this is kind of all wasted time. Because the Triforce is one room to the left of where you entered the dungeon.
Well, we can finish out the right column, maybe.
Yeah, but he's already seen the floor heart, he's already seen the item. This is really combat heavy. Sharky is going to unfortunately take a death to Pole's voice.
I mean, much as he wouldn't... Ooh. Another
Oh.
max bomb?
Yeah, now Sharky and Kingdahl are both down to, I believe, 6 bombs. There's the compass, which is going to tell him it's one room to the left from where you entered the dungeon. Sharky is gonna get a little mad at the Take Any guy. Pick up the heart, Sharky. You need the heart. There you go. Sharky doesn't know it yet, but the White Sword recorder is going to be on the screen to his left as Kingdahl gets the Triforce out of level 7.
Oh, you got it.
Alright, we got the recorder. Yeah, hit the button. Sharky's gonna burn the recorder. I can't say that I blame him. This has not been a very kind seed.
Well, it was level 1 that was under it. So... It's not
Sorry.
like...
I hit it after you hit it, but it's okay.
Oh, okay.
So, this is gonna show Sharky level 8. Sharky's about to find out that he's ladder blocked in here, and did Kingdahl just find level 2 under... No. We've seen this before, so this isn't recorder blocked.
And I misspoke, it was, 8 under that recorder spot. Another
Yeah.
Take Any.
Oh man, poor Sharky. He's just gonna burn everything. Doesn't matter what it is, Sharky is going to be burning it as Kingdahl gets the Triforce out of level 2. I imagine we're going to see Kingdahl go back in. What I'd really like to see Kingdahl do is do a safety save. He's seen the hint stores. Yes, as a matter of fact, level 2 is at level 2 and it's under a recorder spot.
Wonderful.
That is beautiful. But what I'd really like to see Kingdahl do, you have 172 rupees, do a safety save, you have the recorder for easy transport. Go ahead, buy the hints, or at least one of the hints, and see if you can verify whether or not they're going to be useful. Because, I mean, even if you just end up with a hint for, like, all the remaining items instead of your silvers, it helps narrow down all the many possibilities that we have for those silver arrows, including a second quest level 8. Sharky is heading around the coast, which will find him level 1 and some much-needed offensive upgrades. Oh, buy it, Sharky. There you go. Blue ring for Sharky.
There we go. And yeah,
This is good.
very nice offensive upgrades in level 1, and it's just right over here.
Now, he doesn't have any keys, but from what we saw when we were in here before on Kingdahl's side, seeing Sharky would have just hit door repair there in the Papers, Please cave, so he would have lost his money anyway. So this is good. Buy the blue ring. You know, spend your money, and that way when you do find more money, you can keep it.
And as I think you were about to say, this one does give a lot of keys back.
Yes, for a level 1, it was remarkably generous with its keys.
So pirouetted the first door open.
There's a floor heart. Now we do still have the coast heart out there somewhere.
Yeah.
In theory. Maybe. Maybe it's a 9. That'd be funny.
Compass that we don't need. Still coming up on keys.
Yeah, see, this is really good, because not only are you going to come out of your wand, the white sword, and whatever was in the staircase? Floor heart, wand, white sword.
Yes.
But yeah, you're gonna come out of here better than you entered level 1, even though you have the Triforce for it. It's going to set you up to be doing better in some of these other levels.
And Kingdahl's even up to 6 keys. I think he's gained a key over the course of 2.
That is awesome. Alright, this is... I don't think that has a drop in 2. Because we're in first quest. And we don't have a staircase in 2.
Yeah, just looking for drop rooms. You left a couple rooms, I think either 1 or 2 at the top.
Oh, I see. Alright, meanwhile, Sharky making good use of this red candle to clear out some of these, Koreas? No, Moblins. I always get this one backwards.
Me too.
Now, there's the Triforce in level 1. Sharky's like, thanks, game. Hey, white sword! Sharky should be very happy to see this. Alright, Kingdahl is going to head back up to the top half of this level 2. This makes perfect sense. There's not very many rooms left. The enemy set is really, really easy, and you know that there's a floor drop in here that could be your silver arrows. Or an any key, a red ring. There's so much that would be really useful at this point. Well, that's not great, but sure.
Yeah, we are still looking for 9, I think.
Very true. We haven't found level 9 yet, so there is a chance that that might be helpful.
And any red's shuffled, so that is a decent amount of spots to look in.
True, and we're on a mixed first quest overworld, so that adds in those weird second quest ones, potentially. But alright, Sharky, meanwhile, he's continuing to work his way here through level 1. Okay, he's gonna get a free key from the bats. Kingdahl, meanwhile, is gonna take the any road up to Death Mountain and probably continue bombing, because we haven't actually seen much of Death Mountain yet.
Yeah, just
Oh, hint store! Thank you, Kingdahl. He's going to the hint store. Alright, now if we see a real hint mixed into this, then we know for sure that we have, okay, we have community hints tonight.
No, that's mixed hints. Sail not to save the princess, right?
Yep, and step over the water to reach the bow, which we already know is true.
So information is good.
Yes, information is definitely helpful. Now we did, I believe, see another key store. We got the wand here for Sharky.
And yet, sail not to save the princess means raft not required.
So that power bracelet might actually be useful as Sharky's gonna burn the wand a little bit. Okay. Okay, I have to step away for just a second.
No problem. And under the... well, that doesn't push in West Death Mountain, so off to more power bracelet spots in the world. Yes, if the bad hints that you find are obvious jokes, completely non-informational, anything that tells you, like, vaguely real game information is true. Yeah, mixed is half helpful hints, half community jokey hints. Alright, Kingdahl is back into that level 3. Do they have to be bad jokes? Well, some of them are good jokes, I think. I see new ones from time to time that I haven't seen before. I'm like, oh, yeah, I really appreciate that. Hello, Sasprog guy. Yes, it is not 0 HP enemies. Neither the most enemy HP group nor the bosses are 0. And we had a pretty tough start, just full of Pole's voice. And a bow on the coast, meaning that you had to get the ladder to get the bow to be able to dispatch Pole's voice efficiently at all. We think the item in 3 is in this room with all these blue wizrobes.
Yeah, this is it. Oh, that clock is gonna make this so much kinder to clear than when poor Sharky was in here. Okay, but yeah, remove most open stairs. Again, loves to put items in staircases. Alright, we're not upset to see this.
Yeah, I just kind of wish that room was a little easier so we could have had a little bit ago.
Yeah, definitely, or that Sharky could have actually been able to get that out of level 3 when he had bombed almost all of those wizrobes down.
Yeah, that would have been huge for him.
Alright.
Down from here is the dreaded bunny room that Kingdahl noped out of earlier.
I can't say that I blame him. Like, you're just hoping that those bunnies are not guarding anything besides your Triforce.
Alright, well, he's got 8 Triforces, and, where is level 9, though?
We have absolutely no idea, but Kingdahl, now having the hint that the raft is not required, is probably going to check all of the power bracelet and recorder spots that we haven't seen yet looking for it. But first, where are we going?
Over to 1.
Okay, there is a... Well, no, we already saw the recorder spot down here. Oh, the power bracelet. Maybe he was just trying to get closer to this power bracelet spot.
Yeah, this is one way to do it, I guess.
Now, Sharky is, again, unfortunately out of bombs. Hey, it's the rest of the hints. Okay. We didn't see those, but we're going to up a save the money. It's 2 screens away from our start, so we are good with that.
I don't think we have seen a single bomb upgrade.
No, I mean, we've hardly even seen, like, up until recently, we haven't really even seen staircase items. But alright, here we go. Fraggle Rock is an entrance to death, okay. I mean, that brings back memories. The Dark Nuts are singing a song. Wow. We only got 2 useful hints out of that entire batch.
Kingdahl wants his money back.
I can't say that I blame him, that was kind of garbage. Alright, but meanwhile, Kingdahl is going to continue checking everywhere he can for level 9 because he's got all of the keys to the overworld. He's got the recorder, he's got the power bracelet. We know that the hints have to be true because they were mixed hints.
I'm hoping Sharky goes back to 6, because, well, he's also going to find 2, which isn't too bad, but I think 6 would really, like, get his progress going.
Yeah, it would definitely help. Now, if this power bracelet is required, this is good for Sharky. 2 is a relatively kind level. There's an easy to get to heart, which is going to increase his health. There are no wizrobes in here.
Yeah, the power bracelet's all the way at the back, but wasn't particularly tough level to walk around.
And as we saw with Kingdahl in here, this actually netted him quite a few keys.
Yep, and hello, level 9.
Well, alright, what are we looking here? What are we looking for here in level 9 for Kingdahl?
Well, we are missing one important thing at the moment, which is we need silver arrows to use with our bow to be able to beat Ganon. But,
Yep, those are kind of required. Sadly, we can't just, use the regular arrows and lots of spinny swords like Z3.
But there is a final boss named Ganon somewhere in here, and he makes a decent bit of noise in his room, which we can actually hear him right now.
Oh, yes, we can. Well, that's interesting.
So Ganon is one room adjacent from where Kingdahl just was.
So it's worth noting we are in a second quest 9, so a lot of runners, we like to check the ears first because it's such an out-of-the-way spot that a lot of times it's hiding something. We're gonna get the compass here. She's just on the other side of Ganon.
So, wow.
Huh, alright. So if you're Kingdahl, you are really just hoping this is silver arrows, and you have a potion, so you can get your sword back.
Yeah, we don't necessarily have a path to Zelda, but now we just check staircases.
That fairy's really good for Kingdahl. To answer a question about the red and blue bubbles. So you're either going to... One-way staircase. Thanks, game! At least we have a ladder, or you'd just kind of be stuck there. So the main rule to know about the red and blue bubbles is if you have red bubbles in a dungeon, you have to have at least one blue bubble somewhere in that dungeon. A lot of times you'll get 2 or more of them in the same room, but the only real rule about it is that there has to be a blue bubble somewhere you can get to it.
Love second quest 9, love second quest enemies.
Again, I feel like there should be quotation marks involved, as Sharky is continuing to clear this level 2, which we now know is going to be necessary as apparently we're underneath a power bracelet spot.
Yeah, it's, I am so bad at describing overworld's creatures, but it's like the transitional one going up to the northeast.
Oh, the one next to the Armos?
Yeah, the 2x4 armors.
Oh, okay. To answer your question in chat, Kingdahl did come across the ladder a lot quicker. Sharky still hasn't found it yet. Unfortunately for Sharky, he was in a couple of these beefier dungeons. He was in 6, but he really just didn't have the resources needed to make it further.
Yeah, the ladder is deep, and Sharky took a couple deaths, some rooms respawned that he really didn't want to redo, so he bounced out of there for the moment and was just looking for other things he could possibly do. And he's got his power bracelet now.
Yay! That's good for Sharky. He's going to be able to... Did he already pick up the Triforce? He got the floor heart. That's good too.
I think he passed it up for the moment.
I can understand that. Take the health refill on the way out of the dungeon, but it might be quicker to get to the Triforce if you up an A.
Oh, I don't think he's been in that room yet.
Oh, okay. Alright, meanwhile, Kingdahl continuing to work his way here through level 9. We're gonna find the lovely bat room. I love the second quest bats, or the level 9 dark bats. They're kind of funny.
Well, these aren't staircase rooms.
Yeah, he's just trying to get that shutter door open at this point.
Lionel's in a Chevy, always love that.
Oh yeah. I mean, thankfully, both of our runners have picked up, there's the compass for Sharky, which is going to have him up and A-ing and heading back to that lovely room next to start.
Yeah, there we go.
But yeah, both of our runners took advantage of pretty decent money and managed to purchase themselves a blue ring. Oh, no, that's not going to help us much in this room, though. Demos, One Heart, Patra, Wand Fire, it's a little difficult. Kingdahl's going to go ahead and up an A. Sharky gets his Triforce out of 2.
Yeah, Kingdahl does have a potion, but he's saving it for now. And I think Kingdahl has seen all the items that are on the tracker, so it's like truly a 50-50 whether silvers are an 8 or 9.
I mean, I'm really hoping we don't have to go into second quest level 8. I think both of our runners probably agree.
Yeah.
I mean, who really wants to go in there if you don't have to? Unfortunately for Sharky, he's got to go all the way back to level 6.
What do you do if silvers are an 8? Well, you go do 8 because you kind of want to win the race, but you're not happy about it.
Yeah, you're not thrilled. You say a couple of choice words at the video game and throw some Sons of Monkeys at Second Quest in general.
And we've seen very little of level 8 because we were immediately ladder blocked out of it and have never gone back.
Again, Second Quest 8, I can't blame them. It's not a cinnamon roll. It's not a Swiss roll. It's not something you want to eat. Hey, we kind of found Zelda, sort of. We are now above Ganon. There's a door that goes into Ganon. Now, Kingdahl's got to get the reverse clip here. He does, because you obviously don't want to go into Ganon's room until you, well, explore all the rest of the possibilities, like the ear.
Yeah, this was a staircase he took before, but he hadn't been into the top right rooms just yet.
Alright, now this is a potential push block room. He's going to remember that he has arrows and shoot the bunny. Sharky is going to go back to level 5. There's a red ring. We don't say no to that.
Always happy to upgrade the ring.
I mean, we now have a massive amount of health. But do we continue in this level 9 and hope that even though the items are shuffled, that somehow red ring and silver arrows both ended up in level 9?
Would be an interesting circumstance, but we are only looking for one thing, so... And it is Second Quest 9. You might want to see the other thing before you even think about 8.
If we can get to it. There have been a couple of cases where the reason you end up leaving level 9 is because you can't get any further with where the princess or Ganon happens to be. As he's gonna try to bomb, maybe? Nope. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, he's gonna try to bomb into Ganon's room. Maybe take this key door that we haven't been through on the left?
I think Ganon is actually through the key door.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because he was in the second, it was the second turnstile room. Because there were 2 in a row. Alright, he's got 2 rooms out here in like the cheek of Ganon. As Sharky is going to clear the transport staircase in level 5 again. Now, if Sharky ends up ladder blocked here in level 5, and we actually know that he's going to need the ladder to get the Triforce, this would be really good for him. Or if he can just get the book out of here, which will hopefully send him in the direction of level 6.
Yeah, anything that will force him out of the places that he doesn't need to be right now. Like, he's seen that tea room before.
Now, in theory, well, no, because he might be far enough down that he cannot bomb. So here he goes. He might have the information he needs to send him to 6 where the ladder is waiting. Nope, we're going back into 5. Or we're doing a dance. Bombs are good. We like bombs.
Yeah.
The game
no bombs on this trip.
Yeah, the game doesn't like giving us bombs, but, you know.
Alright, Kingdahl found a way to get over to the western side of 9.
Alright, that's actually really good for Kingdahl as long as he doesn't get grabby-handed. Alright, he's got to take this door here to the right. I don't believe we've seen this room. But there are a total of 3 transport staircases that actually connect to other transport staircases in Second Quest 9. And I think it's either 1 or 2 one-way stairs, but we're going to find the silver arrows.
Level 9 just had the complete set.
I mean, they have to be a pair, apparently. So Kingdahl is headed back in the direction of Ganon.
Sharky just now got the letter.
Oh, poor Sharky. This has been a really mean seed to him. Now, it is worth noting, Kingdahl did take a bot from an orange bubble, but he does have a potion.
Yep, just scrolling right over to it.
Potion, red ring, he's going to be able to get his sword back. This should be over fairly quickly.
Not 0 HP. So we're looking at maybe 8 hits of that white sword. And then finish him off with a silver arrow.
Alright, good job for Kingdahl.
And with Ganon defeated, we make our way back to the princess, whose door pops open without defeating these Poles Voice. And GG to Kingdahl, finishing in first place.
Yay! Let's get some GGs in chat. Now, we do have the immediate forfeit from Sharky as he's watching the race room. Okay, bear with us, guys, for just 1 second here. All right, guys, we do have a little bit of, I guess, an unfortunate circumstance. We did not actually get any other volunteers for Game 2 today. And unfortunately, Game 1 has run a little bit later than is possible for me to stick around to cover. So we're going to see if our runners wish to come in for words. They will still be running Game 2 on their own channels, so please feel free to give them a follow or watch through the Racetime GG room. But I'm going to see if they want to come in for words, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah, my sympathies to anybody dealing with the weather right now in the Midwest that is affecting some people's availability. All right, Sharky is going to go ahead and pass on the interview, but we're just going to see if Kingdahl wants to come in for a minute for words, or if they just really want to get race 2 started, and then we will go ahead and cut the stream. But all right, guys, looking ahead to tomorrow, we do have an early race between Theorwolf and Stun at 3 p.m. Eastern. No channel, no crew as of yet, so if people would like to volunteer, again, please ask for the role in the Z1R Discord. And then at 3:30 p.m. we have Cappy JD versus Spudasaurus. Stun versus Theorwolf is an eliminate. Well, it's potential. No, actually, they're currently Stun leads 1-0, so it's not an elimination match. And Cappy JD and Spud are Game 1. I think you got it the other way around. It could be an elimination for Theorwolf.
Well, oh yeah, duh. I can totally math today, by the way. So yes, it is technically, yes. Technically, it's a potential elimination match. But all right, guys, we haven't gotten a reply from Kingdahl yet. So I'll go ahead and thank Smilefires for hanging out with me, you know, for this early race today. And unfortunately, we're going to have to cut the broadcast there.
Yep, thanks to CD for hanging out with me. Thanks to you for taking half of the tracking work as well. And if you'd like to continue along following this set, you can view the runner's own channels, as they'll be starting up Game 2. And you can also look forward to the Z1R content coming tomorrow at 3 and 3:30. And have a good Friday evening, everybody.
Yep, have a great night.